get the message written on the roof of the barn. Daddy won't sell the farm.
Hi, and in this review we're taking a look at the UK release of The Holding, which comes to UK DVD from Lionsgate Films.
So you run the place by yourself?
Things are tight. We can't afford to take on anyone else.
Not local, then?
I know why you're here. You think if you can get me to like you, you can get my mum's knickers.
Any chance of that, you think? Dean was lucky. I'd do anything to have what he had.
Oh my God. You did this.
Yeah? Prove it. Life and death on the farm.
You don't see anything. Ever.
There's no honey here. Not for you.
I think he's an angel.
I'll close you down, Cassie.
Set somewhere in rural England, farm owner Cassie Naylor is struggling to keep things together as she tries to run the farm on her own and keep what's left of her family from falling apart. Struggling to make ends meet and threatened with bankruptcy, her life is further complicated by the neighbouring farmers, who constantly try to intimidate her into selling up to them. Then one day a friend of her husband's, named Aidan, shows up looking for him. Cassie informs him that she and her husband Dean split up several months ago and that he's since moved out. Aidan, having fallen on hard times, asks that if he could lodge there temporarily in exchange for doing jobs around the farm for them. Though initially hesitant, Cassie eventually realises that she is in desperate need of extra help, so she reluctantly agrees. The arrangement does, however, seem to work rather well, and after a while the two begin to develop a relationship together. But it seems that Aidan has a much darker side to him, and his reasons for coming there had nothing to do with finding Dean. Gradually, he becomes more and more possessive towards Cassie and her daughters, and increasingly hostile towards anybody that might threaten their relationship. Just how aggressive only becomes truly apparent when she finally decides she's had enough of him and decides to kick him out and sell the farm. But Aidan isn't the only one hiding a dark past, and it seems that he's not the first abusive partner that Cassie has had to deal with either. Directed by newcomer Susan Jacobson, The Holding is a very tense little suspense thriller, which I found to be extremely engaging, as everyone in it seems to have skeletons in their cupboards, but it's not right till the very end that you discover who is concealing what, or just how far either one of them will go to protect what they feel is theirs. Now, the film isn't fast-paced or particularly bloody, as it's not that sort of a horror movie, which might put off the younger horror fans, but older ones like myself should definitely enjoy it. Actually, with a few tweaks of the story, this could almost have been used in an episode of Midsomer Murders, though, but anyway, I digress. Now, as for extras on the disc, you get a making-of special featuring interviews with the cast and crew, a selection of deleted scenes, one of the director's previous short films, 100th of a Second, and you get a photo gallery, and there's some bonus trailers for other films that play at the start of the disc. A nice set of extras, particularly the making-of feature, which gives an insightful look behind the production of the film, though I was a bit disappointed that they didn't bother to include the original theatrical trailer on here. Also, there's no news of a Blu-ray release of the film, so bad news for high-def fans, but not to worry. Now, overall, I would definitely recommend the film. It's very well made, and there's a real air of tension throughout, and features a very good supporting cast, including David Bradley, who plays a sympathetic neighbour, who you might remember from the films Harry Brown and Hot Fuzz. The extras on here also make a nice addition to the disc, so yeah, overall I'd give this one the thumbs up and say yeah, go pick it up.
Get out!